Ramadan Kareem, and welcome back to the Love in Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Today, our top story: Emirates IDs will replace the UAE Residency visa page for expats from this month onwards.
And there are the places where you can catch the Ramadan Cannons in Dubai.
We're also talking about the RTA is hosting several initiatives. We're talking all about Ramadan vibes this morning, from distributing, iftar meals to free NOI cards.
And of course, there are rumors that Will Smith has come to Dubai after the infamous Oscar slap. Is that true? Is that not?
We don't know. And also a short reminder about our Share an Iftar campaign. We're collaborating with Dubai Tourism to give you the chance to give back during Ramadan. So for every picture of an iftar you post, it could be on your feed, it could be on stories, just tag us at Love in Dubai, use the hashtag Share an Iftar, and we will donate a meal back to someone in need. It's just fabulous. This is a collab with Dubai Tourism that we're very, very proud of, and we would love your support. We'd love you to get involved. Before we get into all of that breaking news on the celebrity front.
Oh, Casey Spill.
Kravis are married, and in case you don't know who Kravis is, it's Kourtney Kardashian, Travis Barker. They have been splashed all over the news headlines. Like, we have seen them at every single second. I know what their cute faces look like. I know what their canoodling looks like. Anyway, they got married. However, in a very
secret, yeah.
In a very on-Kardashian move, they haven't posted about it.
Not at all. Nowhere has it been revealed that they're married, except for inside sources who might have leaked the information. They got married in Las Vegas, and we're very keen on having Elvis do the officiating, right? So they were officiated by Elvis Presley, the lookalike, not lookalike, impersonator.
I just think it's so interesting that a Kardashian got married and didn't post about it, because I feel like most of us here, and we'd love your thoughts on this, you usually post for the big life updates because it makes sense, because then you don't have to tell people about it. Because it's like you're pay attention. How many people do you actually see every day out of your friend circle? I see about one a year, a bit more. So the wedding post on your Instagram is letting people know, and therefore there are no questions. There's no awkwardness the next time you see them.
Yeah.
You do it for your engagement, you do it for your wedding, and you do it for babies.
Yeah, I get that. But I feel they did say they're going to have a lot more festivities lined up. But the thing is, just about this particular incident, they posted, Chris sees it, can you imagine how bad she would feel that Kourtney finally
Chris, her mom?
Yeah.
Oh, she wasn't there?
I don't think she was. I don't think anyone was there. It was just the two of them.
Well, this is the thing. We didn't know.
Yeah, we don't know the whole story. She would be devastated. But yeah, would you post about your relationship? Like if you got married, like a secret, not a secret affair, like a very intimate...
Wait, the wedding is the affair or the relationship?
Okay, so if you got married.
I got married.
Right, and you have a very, very intimate affair, like just your family and his family.
I would, because that's what you do. It's common courtesy to post about things if you're using these social media platforms, usually so people know, if you have like a massive following. Like, personal story. I was going out with my boyfriend for 2 years, and I don't usually post personal updates.
Oh no, you don't.
But I went with the 2-year stories, by the way, not feed, difference. I went with the because you don't want to put it on feed because that's a whole other thing. So a little update to let people know it's solid. We're in a solid relationship. And for me, that was that's a big deal. But I felt like it was time.
It was after 2 years.
All of the thought that went. We didn't really have that. I didn't really have that much thought of it. But I think sometimes when you have little life updates.
Do you do the diagram with the pros and cons of taking it live on stories?
No, not at all. But I mean, like, for example, my driving license has been going on for so long. I imagine that is a life update because I've been talking about it forever.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. If you get your license and it's not there on your Instagram, I think people will just be offended.
We would post.
We're so I posted like 1,000 stories of me driving. Not of me driving, me heading to my driving lessons, like everything was.
And your relationship updates, would you post those?
Oh no, there are some things you keep very private. I mean, for me, that's one of them.
What about weddings?
Oh my God.
Got married?
If I got married, it would be like a whole thing.
So that.
Yeah.
Okay. Courtney, we don't know what you were doing. Post on Instagram, so.
And that's coming from you, who keeps everything super low key and private. If Casey thinks she would post, I mean, Courtney.
I just think it was off brand.
Right, off-brand. That's the right term for this. Guys, we'll jump onto our first story. Emirates IDs will replace the UAE residency visa for expats from this month onwards. Now, another level up for the UAE residents. So in a new directive issued by the Federal Authority of Identity and Citizenship, Customs and Port Security, it's been asserted that UAE residents' Emirates IDs will now act as proof of residency from April 11th onwards. Your Emirates ID will consist of all the relevant residency-related information, and airlines will be able to verify the status of your residency via your Emirates ID and passport number when traveling.
We are going digital, people. This is amazing. The move aims to upgrade the service offered to people in the country and is based on a cabinet resolution issued earlier this year, but it was breaking news across all platforms yesterday. So previously, a residency visa stamp would be granted to the expat only after he or she went for a medical examination. It's also worth noting, by the way, that back in August last year, the ICA launched 2 new generations of Emirates IDs. The new EID is meant to offer enhanced protection of non-visible data. So it's not just a card with your information on the front, there's a lot of non-visible data in the background, advanced technological and technical characteristics, and an N number along with other features.
Now, on another note, a Twitter user asked how long can an expat stay away from the UAE if he is employed or has a business here in the country, to which the answer is 6 months. Now, according to the clause mentioned on a residence visa, it's clear that if on a resident visa. Now, it's clear if a UAE resident remains outside the UAE for more than 6 months, his or her UAE residency visa may become invalid, and this applies to UAE golden visa holders as well. So it's very important information worth noting. If you're going on a vacation, on a trip or something, cap it to 5 months, not 6.
And those are the latest on the visa updates. And I think it'll be interesting when they roll out the lack of visa required. I feel like that's just been like a mainstay on our passports since we moved here. It's like stamp of approval. But now it'll be a digital stamp of approval because the UAE is going digital.
Oh yeah, big moves.
We're going to jump into our next story. Of course, the holy month of Ramadan is upon us, and one of the traditions of firing an Iftar Cannon, we want to let you know all of the places across the city and the country where you can actually watch it. So this is a tradition started back in the 1960s, and it's been happening in the UAE ever since. They fire the cannon before Maghrib prayers to signal the end of the daily fast. And it's really interesting because it started back when we didn't have clocks. So it was their way of letting everyone know. However, now we do have clocks, but still residents and tourists flock to the locations where Dubai police fire the cannons to indicate the beginning when you can start Iftar. So there are 5 locations in Dubai, and also Dubai police have dispatched roaming cannons in 11 other areas across the Emirates. There are areas in Al Satwa, the big mosque, Al Quoz, Al Asali near Al Nada National School, Al Ahab near Al Ahab Community Park 1, and many more dotted around. The roaming cannons were scheduled to remain for 3 days. However, there will be some that will remain for the entire month of Ramadan, and all of that information is in an article on Love in Dubai written by Farah.
Oh, that's amazing. And there are also cannons located in Al Warqa near the big mosque, Jebel Ali, near Ibn Battuta Mall, and so many other places in Al Barsha, the Al Sheba Park, Al Buharia Park, and that will explain why they seem like they are everywhere. And of course, as for the main ones that you can find until the end of Ramadan, there are Atlantis The Palm, Burj Khalifa, Al Seef, Al Bahida at Century Mall Dubai, and Al Hatta in front of Emirates Cooperative Society and Hatta Hill Park. So,
and we have a video, actually, if you're watching beside us, of the Iftar Cannon at downtown Dubai, and it's quite iconic, and you can go and see that every day at the time of sunset, right before Maghrib, if you would like to.
It's such a powerful sight.
And sound.
And sound, of course, yeah. And sound, like the ones that we post on social media. Like, it's incredible. Like, that is us watching it online. Now, imagine seeing it live in person. Oh.
Yeah, 100%. And it's just that it's such a community spirit, because I think 2 years ago, they weren't really there. So it's just like that, like community coming back, being able to go out and enjoy them is just part of Ramadan in Dubai now. Along with many other things we're seeing across the Emirate, it's really, really fab. We spoke yesterday about distributing meals at traffic lights.
Yes, we spoke about that, and RTA is doing huge initiatives surrounding that. Now, RTA is hosting several initiatives, from distributing iftar meals to free Noel cards. Now, the holy month of Ramadan is known to be the month of giving, as we all know. So, in a generous move by Dubai's Roads and Transport Authority, RTA, 3 initiatives aimed to support drivers, orphans, low-income families, and more are being rolled out this month.
So the RTA is hosting several community initiatives that are running in cooperation with the First Abu Dhabi Bank and other companies. The initiatives target a wide community, such as bus drivers, workers, delivery bike drivers and truck drivers, orphans and low-income families.
Now, the 3 initiatives are Meals on Wheels, Noel cards, and Fresh Bread. Now, Meals on Wheels is an initiative that will provide 30,000 meals that target bus drivers, workers, delivery bike drivers, and truck drivers. And RTA will be providing 17,500 iftar meals, and a special bus will be deployed to distribute the meals.
It's so amazing, the different initiatives that are happening. One such as Meals on Wheels, another one is the NOL cards. So they're calling them Ramadan rations, held in conjunction with Zayed Humanitarian Day. They will distribute free NOL cards to low-income families for free.
That is incredible, because Noel cards, you can be using them for transportation. You can also use them in a number of stores, such as Zoom stores. So it's going to really help people, like, just save up those tiny bits on just their everyday expenses. Fresh Bread. Now, the 3rd initiative, Sable Bread, aims to provide free fresh bread to needy families and workers through smart devices provided in 10 districts in Dubai.
And let's move on to our final story, one that has a lot of head scratching across the country, because there are rumors that Will Smith has come to Dubai after the infamous Oscars slap. Look, we've talked about this enough on the show. The Oscars slapdown that caught the world's attention, but now there are rumors that Will Smith has fled to Dubai. However, let's be clear. There is nothing on his social media to confirm this. There's nothing on Jada's social media to confirm this. There is no photographic evidence that we can find. His latest post, by the way, on Instagram is an apology, which addresses the slap and acknowledged his behavior was unacceptable and inexcusable. So we have no confirmation. However, a reporter has publicly reported that he came here. That's what we have.
I mean, it is the best place to be. Like, if you just want to get away from everything in your head, everything happening around you, all the buzz, right? And no paparazzi. The pressure of paparazzi isn't here. So, of course, like, the ideal getaway for celebrities. But, of course, the rumor mills are in full swing, and entertainment columnist Roger Friedman says he's flown 8,000 miles to cool down following the huge international media spotlight. And, I mean, it's only apt.
Only apt that he would come here. So he has a big relationship with Dubai. He's been here many times. He has the famous, the Burj Khalifa selfie, the toilet selfie. So he's at the loo. I'm not going to say on them. He's at the loo at the top of the Burj Khalifa. He's literally been on top of the Burj Khalifa. He's been to Deep Dive Dubai. He has a strong relationship with Crown Prince Hussain Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Rashid Al Maktoum, where he has shared baby gifts with His Highness's twinnies.
Oh my God.
That doesn't mean he's here. I'm just saying he likes it here. He's been here a lot. And also, one of his Facebook shows where he was on a committed routine to get back into the best shape of his life. He chose Dubai to get back into his fitness routine. And I mean, where else would you go?
Dubai is just topping so many lists. And you know how I remember this loo?
That's a YouTube show. Thank you, Shahir.
You know how I remember this loo picture is because in our previous office, Love in Dubai had the picture literally framed up on the wall of Will Smith in the loo with the views outside.
Inspiration. It's an inspirational photo.
I mean, that is the best place to go to the loo. Like Burj Khalifa, top of the world. Why not?
We see you. So our eyes will be peeled. Have you seen him? Have you heard about him being here? We have one entertainment columnist who has said that he is coming here. So now the rumor mills are starting to spin. And if
That's not confirmed though. Should I tell you what was confirmed?
yeah.
Black Eyed Peas having a secret party over the weekend, Casey.
In Dubai?
In Dubai, and was so secret, so intimate, as in he really got to meet all the people,
Who's
talk
he?
to them. Sorry?
Who's he?
Will I am.
Sorry. He really got to meet, is it all the people?
Black Eyed Peas, the band, were having an intimate party over the weekend in Dubai.
Okay.
So Will I am, he got to meet fans and stuff, like whoever was invited, he was speaking to all of the invitees at the party, all of the attendees, I mean. So it was just,
How did you find out?
I follow one of the people who got invited to this secret party. Like, it was super secret. I can't believe I didn't take screenshots. That's so messed up.
This is the thing. Some people are living here and we're just watching in with our phones. If someone wants to invite us to secret will.i.am parties, we're available. We never have any plans.
That's so true.
Any news on the Will Smith and Dubai rumors, please let us know. Also, just a quick reminder, sharing Iftar, please snap your photos of Iftar, hashtag sharing Iftar and tag Love in Dubai. We really want to get the ball rolling on this. We want to see loads of shares, and for every photo you share, we will donate one Iftar back. It's the easiest way to give back throughout the holy month of Ramadan. Stay safe, wash your hands. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.